Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vera. If you're new here, welcome as well. It is July week 3. I cannot believe it. This whole summer feels like it's flying by. I mean, really this whole year, but summer has just like gone by in a blink of an eye. Y'all know I was saying like April took forever. No, June and July so far have just been like a drop in the bucket. Anyways, we have $505 here to stuff into my envelopes. Let's go ahead and get jumped in. Let's get started. I'm just going to start with the black binder. I hope you guys are having a great day. It is Tuesday, my usual stuffing day. We might hear the trash truck per usual, but you know it's not too bad. And we appreciate them. We appreciate them. We sure do. Okay, so medical is going to get 75 this week. 70 and a 5. So medical now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 6, 650, 670, 90, 710, 720, 725. Perfect. And we actually did go to a doctor appointment this morning. We're not sure if it's going to be covered by insurance or not, just because it's not in the time frame that like the insurance wants it to be in. So we shall see if I'm going to have to take money out for that, as well as my husband did have a dentist appointment as well this morning. And so I'm not sure what he paid or if anything. So we'll see. And I did decide for my dentist appointment, we're just going to let the buffer go ahead and eat that. We had plenty of money in there. And we'll recover, like I was saying, in like the next 2 paychecks. So I'm not worried about it. Car maintenance, we are going to do 50 this week. And the reason that I wanted to do 50 is because there should currently be, or there should be with this 50, $500. And I didn't want to have like 475 or 450 in here. And because I want to do like an unstuffing or a back to the bank, I don't know. And I didn't want this to be like so close to 500 and then just sit in here for like another couple months. Whereas like if I have 50 or if I added 50 and it's at 500, I'll just take it out right now. You know, like I didn't want there to be too much money in here. So car maintenance, it should be at 500. Let's check. I have 1, 2, 3, 350, 370. 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 85, 90, 95, 500. Perfect. And I'm so annoyed. We took the car that was having air conditioning issues into another dealership. This is the second time we've done this. I can't remember when we did it the first time. The first time we did it, they were like, oh, we can't replicate the noise. We can't figure out what the issue is. It seems like it's working fine, but it's not. The second time we went in there and they told us that the filter was in there upside down or something. Like it was backwards, upside down something, and that was causing the issues. Well, it fixed the issue for about half a day. We turned off the car, started again later that day, and there was literally no air back to where we were. I'm just like so annoyed because we live in Texas, if you don't know, and it's not as hot as it should be right now, but it's still in the 90s to 100s if you're sitting in the sun in a metal box. So it is very, very, very hot, and if you have kids in the car seat, you know they sweat. I just can't have no air. So we have to go take it in again, probably tomorrow to get fixed. Hopefully they can fix it. If not, like air conditioning is a must for me. My kids are not going to be, I don't know, like I can take it, but my kids, I don't want them to suffer. So that's that. We'll see how that goes. Month ahead is just going to get 25 this week. 25. So month ahead now has 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 640, 645, and 50. 650 in month ahead. Back to school is going to get a huge chunk. On my previous video, somebody commented, their username is 613Chris, I believe. They commented that with their budget, they put 30% of what they've budgeted into one envelope until they reach a certain amount, like a minimum baseline. And I really like that idea. I just feel like all of my envelopes feel important. Like this one right now is the most important to me. Just because, well, and here's the thing, like we don't use a zero-based budget. We have the buffer in our account. We also have enough in our account, or like our paychecks rather, to just pay this outright every single month. So like the envelope isn't necessarily like a need, but the more I can have in here, the better, you know? I don't know. It's just like the way my brain thinks. So I really like that idea, but I just can't decide if it's something that I'll utilize because, you know, it's not like a need. I don't know if I'm like describing this correctly. Maybe they can describe it better as well, like based on their budget or based on my budget, if you see this. And like I said, I really like the idea. I did take it kind of into consideration this week. Back to school is getting $125. Which is a lot. 50. Oh, was that 150? No, that was 150. Or was that 2? I just messed that up. I think I'm supposed to have 150 left for Christmas. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, well, I'll just pretend that was 250s. A 20 and a 25. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 556, 657, 720, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 800. 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's correct. So I think I just accidentally grabbed 250s instead of the 1, and I didn't see it. Travel is gonna get $10 again. This, I don't know, I just needed to make it an even 25, so there should be 525 in here. And then next week I do plan on skipping it because, like I said, travel is not priority. It doesn't need anything. We can just hold off on it. But 51, 152, 220, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, for 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 15, 20, 25. Home is getting a $10 bill. $10 bill. So now home has 10, 20, 25, 30. And again, this isn't like top priority. I'll probably skip it here and there. Washer and dryer is going to get skipped. I think we have 200. I'll double check. 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200. And we did go to Home Depot this past weekend and just to like look around. Washer and dryers seem to be like $500 to $700 a piece. So that's like a little more than I was thinking, but that's okay. Not a rush. We'll get there. Big comfy couch is going to get $20 this week. So big comfy couch now has 20, 40, 60, 80. Lawn and garden is going to get 10 as well this week. Lawn and garden now has 10, 20, 30, 40. Always Something is actually going to get skipped this week. I just felt like because I was putting so much in school that we could hold off on this, and because it's not like urgent, like I was saying last time, it's not an emergency. The gate is still usable. The fence isn't falling down. I was just going to hold off just this week. Maybe next week we'll see where it goes. But that's it for the black binder. she's getting chunky. Onto the blue binder. All right, Boo is just gonna get $10 this week. Okay. So Boo now has 150, 170, 90, 210, 230, 250, 260, 70, 75, 80, 85. 285 in Boo. And Peach is getting the same, $10 for Peach. Peach has 150, 170, 90, 210, 30, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. 285. I hope I was in frame. I don't know if I am. Maybe I should scoot up. Kitty Cats this week is getting 35. 35. So Kitty Cats now has 1, 2, 220, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 410, 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. 450 in Kitty Cats. And I won't be taking this back to the bank when I do the unstuffing, just because I need to use this relatively soon. So there's really no point in it going into a high yield savings account. Celebrate is just going to get a $5 bill today. I think we're pretty good on this, at least for now. So I'll probably slow down on Celebrate and gifts. So Celebrate has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 140, 160, 70, 80, 90, 200, 25, 10, 15, 20, 25. And gifts is going to get the exact same thing. It's going to get $5. Let's see. I do have a really good friend whose birthday is coming up here next week. And then in August, the very first weekend of August is one of my nephew's birthdays. So I do need to send him a card and some money as well. And then I don't have another birthday until the end of August. So I have some time to rebuild the money that I'm going to take out for those birthdays. So gifts should have the same amount as Celebrate. It's 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I just feel like I have birthdays literally all the time to celebrate. I don't even know if there's a single month where like there's not a birthday. January, February for sure. March, yes. April, yes. May, June, yes. July, August, September, October, November. December is actually the only current month where we don't have any birthdays that are like major to us. But of course, it's just like the biggest holiday month if you celebrate Christmas or even Hanukkah. So, yeah, so that's that. Date night is actually going to get something this week. It's getting 10. And as far as holidays, I'm not as familiar with like Kwanzaa, but I believe that's in December too. Am I missing another holiday? Let me know. Date night now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 15, 110. Let's see. Soccer is going to get 25 this week. My husband's league did decide that they're going to get different jerseys this season, so we will have to pay for that as well. I know he just signed up for the league today, so I have to see, probably have to take some money back to the bank. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 15, 105 in soccer. And Twirls and Tumbles is going to get skipped this week. I feel like I'm like rushing and I'm out of breath, so I'm sorry if that's what it sounds like. Okay, on to holidays. I'm just going to skip these. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Halloween is going to get 20 this week. That's exciting. 20. So Halloween now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. That is a really, really good start. I mean, it's not a start, but you know what I mean. Like, we're not even in fall yet, and that feels really good. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, Thanksgiving this week is just going to get a 10. So 10. Woo. We've got 20, 30, 40, 45. Perfect. I feel like I'm going to be really close. Like, it's going to be really easy to get this fully funded. Like, I think I'm going to stop at 1 or 150. Probably closer to 1 because I don't think we're going to use anything, but just in case. And Christmas. And I did decide, you guys, that I am going to pull some of Christmas and put it in a high yield savings account because it's far enough away. I don't want to have that much money in my binders sitting at home. So, yeah, I am going to pull it. And you guys know it gets the last 50 per usual. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 354, 455, 556, 657, 758, 820, 40, and 50. 850 in Christmas. All right, you guys, thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. If you didn't make it to the end of the video, I still appreciate you, but you're not hearing this message. And per usual, I will catch you guys in the next time, the next week, the next one. Okay, bye.